Now our next guest finished second place on American Idol earlier this year, but since then he's been making some serious first place waves. Caduce recently caught up with Adam Lambert in LA to talk about his glam-tastic debut.
Thank you, Jordan. It is Caduce here with Adam Lambert, and we are
flying above Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles. When you popped off of American Idol and you started working on your album, I heard talk of you having a creative identity crisis.
Yeah, for a second I was like, well, I don't know which way to go. I don't know, like, am I supposed to be doing rock music? Am I supposed to be doing pop music? I mean, I listen to a lot of, like, electronic, new pop dance type stuff, as well as a lot of classic rock. And I gained a lot of my credibility on Idol doing 70s music. So I was like, well, how do I do like the best of both worlds? And it took a minute to kind of figure out, but slowly as we received demos and I started writing songs, we kind of honed in on that lane, and I think we found it.
You took some chances with the album? You feel like maybe people won't know how to compute it? Like you don't know how to compute
I hope they don't know how to compute everything. What fun would that be?
I guess so, yeah.
So I think that there's tracks on there that are a little more left of center, that are kind of, more of an artistic statement, kind of esoteric lyrically, and I think then there's songs on there that are like right down the middle that'll have you humming and wanting to dance. So
I heard you describe it as glam.
Yeah, there's a lot of glam influence on there.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, I mean, if you're looking at like genre of music, I mean, glam rock in the 70s kind of had a specific sound and a subject matter. I think there is some of that on the album, but also it's just kind of a mentality. It's like, I like to play dress up and wear crazy clothes, and there's a theatricality that I think glam has. It's like a heightened kind of campiness, a kitschiness.
Like what David Bowie used to do?
David Bowie was almost like the dark side, or like, the more serious side of glam, and then you had people that were really kind of silly and light and pop, like T-Rex and Gary Glitter, and I think that even in the 80s, groups like Motley Crue and Poison and like the hair metal, that was a type of glam in a way too. I mean, they were getting painted up like pretty ladies.
Do you still kind of feel like you're not quite on the I'm an artist side, like you're still a bit of a fan?
I'm always going to be a bit of a fan. I mean, there were moments in the studio with various producers and writers where I was just like, this is not happening. I was in there with Linda Perry going like, Linda Perry? We're sitting down, we're making a song together? Amazing. Lady Gaga on the other side of the glass in the recording studio telling me like, louder, man, louder! Things like that were just so surreal that I would never have imagined a year ago.